I've been on for 7 hours and 20 minutes too, so who knows how long I'm gonna keep going. I may just collapse and fall by the wayside soon. It's a mystery. Any tips for harsh self-criticism making the game way less enjoyable? Well, I think a certain level of critique of your play and criticism is necessary for improvement. But if you're being too harsh, just remember that everyone is fucking bad. The question is, how do we focus on one thing to refine with our play over time? So one thing per day, you're just working on improving that. You can't improve everything all in the same day. Just one thing per day. I'm working on my injects today. I'm working on this build today. I'm working on my supply management today. I'm working on my mini-map awareness, that kind of thing. You gotta simplify it. Because at the end of the day, we're all awful. We're all just hot garbage at this game. And that's part of the joy, isn't it? That there's always something new to learn. Okay. But now we have a special casting and analysis wombo combo time. This is a Zerg versus Zerg. In the bottom right hand corner, representing everything that it means to be the color red, it is Unseen Killer. Opening with a gas into pool with a distinct lack of a base here. And in the top left hand corner, representing Clan Neuro, in the blue shorts, it is Strophium. So this is the first fun and interactive moment in the game. Whenever the Lings run by here, the Overlord didn't even see it, so this is going to come as a complete surprise to Strophium. It didn't even run past that Overlord either. Oh dear, this is going to be a big disaster. Okay. So there's the Ling attack. They're going to be biting this expansion here, just viciously attacking this hatchery. Now hatcheries have 1,500 health. That means the Zerglings need to bite it 1,500 times if they deal 1 damage, but since they deal more than 1 damage, they deal 5 damage. You do the math, I'm too tired. Anyways, there's a queen being made here, some drones are being pulled to try and hold the door. The Lings are now focus firing the drones, but the drones have a pretty decent surround. Uh-oh, the Lings are overcoming this situation. It's 15 workers to 11. So now Unseen Killer is ahead by 4 workers. 5 workers. But Strophium is about to have 2 queens, and Unseen Killer was kind enough to donate an Overlord to the Strophium Foundation. Isn't that wonderful? It is, though. Okay, so they're going to both utilize the power of teamwork by shooting the Overlord in the ass. And it died. Wow. Okay. So we've got a 10 drone economy. 9 workers, mining minerals, 1 worker, mining gas, and then all of a sudden, it's a battle. Lings fighting Lings. That's a pretty even number. Looks like the blue short Lings are going to be coming out on top here. Ling speed is, I was going to say almost done, but it's not even close. It's like super far from being done. Lings are going to try and take out this hatchery. It is very wounded. The drones are being pulled. Oh, and the Lings pull back at the last second. Looks like there is a chosen Baneling. This is the 1 Baneling transition. So you had the early Ling harass into the Speedling harass, and now it's Banelings in the grass. Astounding. So Strophium has double queen Baneling nest. Got some Lings here spread out. Look at these Lings spread out. Okay, that's a pretty good trade for Strophium. 15 workers of 15, 2 bases to 2. The queens and the Lings trying to defend, nice. But the Bane did kill the spine that was being built. This is a very tense moment here. This is very tense. And the thing with Strophium is at any moment he could spend his larva. Okay, there it goes. Some Banes being morphed in here. Unseen Killer. Gonna continue to go for the attack here, trying to live up to their name. Alright. The Banelings are posturing. Now trying to defend a bunch of Banes with Lings is quite near impossible. Oh my goodness. Super punished for having the Banes all clumped up. That was a magnificent trade for Strophium. But Strophium lost almost all of the drones. It's 7 workers to 19 now. And Unseen Killer has a queen and, yeah, and drones. Look at this. Okay, so it looks like more lings are being made. Strophium does have a 23 ling advantage, but we're gonna use that for defense, right? Because the Zergling, it's the, actually it's the fastest unit in the game. We should probably go on offense with that. But it's not required, you know. Just because someone is super burly and huge and the strongest person in the whole world doesn't mean that they wouldn't rather be a painter, right? And they should be free to paint. So you've got a bunch of speed Zerglings, fastest unit in StarCraft 2. Maybe they just want to rest and loaf around and just lie on the floor and be comfortable. That's their choice. And when you're playing StarCraft, you've got to respect your unit's freedom of choice. So Strophium is doing that. Okay, so we've got 17 drones at 26. This is okay. This is why would you, what? Okay. So it looks like Unseen Killer is going to Spineling, one base spine attack himself in the main. Yeah, well. Great. Okay, well, that's great. Look at these lings go. So active on the map. And this is the point where both players are floating 600 minerals, and it's the question of who's going to build a third base first. And Unseen Killer says, you know what? No. I will not take a third base, not until I do this. This is the double Evo, double spine wall. And this is really good for a variety of reasons. One of them is it's good for freeing up supply because you do kill 4 drones to make this dream a reality. That's one advantage. Another one is you can only kill this stuff if you go around the Evo and do 5 Banes right here. You can't go through the Evos with 5 Banes. You would need like 20. But you can go around and then kill both Spine Crawlers with 5 Banes. That's the advantage of that one. So it looks like the lings are going up here in the main to scout. And then kill all those lings. And then this base could be used for injects, for larvae. It could be used for the gases. It's anything. You could do anything with this base. See the gas is being filled here. We've got +1 melee attack. And a gas here. And then it's going to be $1,000. And then another, wow. This is a choice that really caught me off guard because I thought, like, normally if you're doing a 2-base build, make a spine, it's pretty safe. Make 2 spines, that is absurdly safe. But if you make 4 spines, I don't even know what to call that anymore. That just tells me that you just love spines at that point. You're not even trying to optimize how much defense do I need for the different attacks that could come at different times. This is just saying, you know what? I like spine crawlers and I'm gonna make 2 per base. Period. Don't care. Yeah, but what if it's Muta versus Muta? Don't care. I do not care. I will make spines, and you cannot stop me from doing that. And I mean, maybe you get coaching from Pig, and Pig says, like, what? Why would you don't need to do this. Pig, you can't make me not do this. Great. And who knows, maybe sometimes this pays off. It could. It could. It could. You have no idea what's sarcasm and what isn't. Isn't that fun? That's a fun guessing game. Oh no. Well, banelings can be used to kill the hatch, as we just saw. And now Unseen Killer has the advantage of having their third base conveniently placed next to the double spine crawler. Oh, but there's a base here. That's good. Wonderful. So it's been a bit of a scrappy game. It's kind of like a Scooby-Doo game, but Scrappy-Doo. And as everyone knows, Scrappy he's not that funny. But he is a Great Dane, he's just like a puppy. But that's kind of missing the point here, because these both have a point to them. So there are 4 different points. Oh my god. Can we get a round of applause in the chat for this? I don't know what I expected. I saw the 2 spines at the main and the natural, but for this to be this is like art. Like, look at the shape. You've got a little spine block off here, and then you've got a spine block off here, and then if you were to like draw the constellation of these spores, it's a star. It's a star. Beautiful organization of the static defense. Because some people just slap down the static D, and other people, they make art with their defense. Like I was saying, it's a painter. It's a painter where you think, oh, maybe when you grow up you could be a great assassin. No, I just want to paint. This is it. That's what I like. Well, what do you like about StarCraft 2? I like making stars at my base with spores and double spine wall-offs. I want to see some more of this static D. If this is the 3rd base, I can't wait to see the 4th base. That's gotta be something else. It's like the grand finale of the fireworks show. It's like you think it's over like 6 times, but then they take another round of static defense. And it's like, I didn't know this base could be even safer than it was. But it is. Okay, the mutas. Oh, nice pickup on those infestors there. Alright, the mutas are swooping around. Looks like we've got some dinosaur armor here. 2-2 melee upgrades. Mutas, focus down that expansion. Good job. Good job. And the tables have somewhat turned, right? Because Unseen Killer was the attacking player for a good while in the early game, but then became the spine crawler player, which it's more difficult to attack the opponent with the spines. It's possible, but it's difficult. Okay, let's see who's gonna win this. Looks like the Ultras came out ahead of those 6 Banelings. Muta is gonna swoop over into the main. Little do they know, there's more static defense than anyone has ever built. Okay, the Ultras are working in here. Oh, the spine, look, it's working! Kind of. It kind of worked. Did you see that? One might almost go so far as to say that paid off. Maybe? Would you? Maybe. You could say it. I don't know if it would be true, but you could say that. We've got Ultras here. Ultras and Hydras and Mutas. But these Ultras have the skin, which makes them stronger, or at least more handsome. Hey, Ultras against Ultras. It's a dinosaur battle. Okay, looks like there's distance mining at this base. But the plus side is, this static defense is just fantastic. And maybe some people are thinking, well, Neuro, doesn't like spine crawlers, they fall off super hard because they don't benefit from upgrades in the late game and they're basically trash if you're not maxed out? Well, yes, but yes. And Strophium wins. Wow. 80 worker economy, Ultras, upgrades, map presence, but I mean, who really had more fun here? Clearly someone made 4 spines at their 3rd base. You can't beat that.